Sorry. I think I panicked so much.
20?
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I'm looking, but I didn't see the...
Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today we have another mock driving test. Before we get started with the driving test, any of you that need help with your driving lessons, please check out this video for the ultimate driving course. 38 easy to understand, precise videos covering every single topic required to pass the driving test. These are not just theory based, they are practical videos demonstrating everything from moving off and stopping a vehicle to all of the maneuvers and every other module required. So if you're lacking knowledge, or maybe your instructor has forgotten to cover something, or you're just not grasping a certain topic, then this course has it covered. You can watch the videos before your driving lessons, which means you'll get into the car knowing exactly what to do. This will definitely save you time on your lessons. Okay, so today's learner driver is Lily, and Lily's daughter has accompanied her. They've come all the way from London. So yeah, Lily's daughter is here also, who's going to be sitting in the back and just obviously observing the test. So Lily, could you tell us a bit about your driving, please?
Yeah, I started since the COVID pandemic last year, like more than a year now. So my husband teach me. He's my instructor, and I think I had maybe more than 100 hours. I think more.
Cool. So have you had all your lessons with your husband?
Yes.
So you got your own car, and have you had any lessons with the driving instructor?
Only once, and the rest, I mean only once, but just only a few hours, like 10, 12 hours. But
cool. So have you covered most of the stuff now?
Yeah, I did, but I still want to know where is the, to improve something, I know.
Yeah, I think that's the main reason you're here, isn't it? Yeah.
So those especially the roundabouts.
Okay, yeah, Wolverhampton's got loads of roundabouts, yeah. And so those of you watching for the first time and meeting Lily for the first time, she's just here for me to assess her driving to find out if she's ready for a driving test or not, yeah. So Lily, you've been watching some of the videos, yeah?
I do.
Okay, so just as we do in the videos, if you do make any faults, I won't say anything until the end of the test, yeah? Okay, before those of you who are watching, if Lily does make a fault, I'll talk about it just before it happens. Okay, so have you done the show me, tell me questions, Lily?
Kind of a bit, yeah. But
okay.
I still try to learn, but some of it
Okay, so you want me to ask you the questions, or you want to leave that out?
Maybe I will,
okay,
try.
So could you tell me how you would check your headlights and taillights are working?
Headlights, check, how to call it, the headlights in here, turn it on. Yeah. And then you see the lights on the...
Yeah, you see the lights, a sign does come up there, but how do you check if they're working, all the lights are working?
You have to go out and check
That's it, good. Yeah. Good. And the show me question we'll do on the move, yeah?
Sure.
Okay. So, yeah, guys, Lily hasn't driven this car before, and she's obviously not from this area, so it will be a bit more challenging. So, Lily, whenever you're ready, if you could move off, please.
Good luck to me.
Yep, good luck to you. When moving off, Lily rushes off the clutch pedal and stalls. If this does happen, just make sure you do your checks again, which Lily does well.
You will arrive at your destination at 2:07 p.m.
There is a bend ahead and an oncoming lorry. Lily anticipates this well and approaches at the right speed. We are supposed to be continuing straight ahead, but she takes a wrong turning. Going the wrong way isn't a fault as long as it's done safely.
Sorry, I think I got wrong.
When waiting at this roundabout, Lily positions too far forward over the line. I thought she was about to go. After entering the roundabout, she should have changed up to second gear, but stays in first. She carries out good observations when changing lanes to exit the roundabout. When moving off in traffic, you should check both side mirrors to look out for cyclists. Lily checks the mirrors well before moving. At this roundabout, she keeps to her lane well, but forgets to signal when exiting the roundabout. Coming up shortly is Lily's first serious driving fault. Again, at this roundabout, she shows good lane discipline but forgets to signal when exiting. We are following signs to Warsaw, so she needs to get into the right hand lane. She changes lanes well. Soon the white line on our left becomes a solid white line, which is the edge of the carriageway, so Lily should stay to the right. But she is about to cross it, so I have to ask her to keep to the right. No, stay to that side. Stay to that side. She notices the new speed signs and slows down well. And at this roundabout, if you could turn right, second exit. We are turning right at this roundabout, so Lily should position in the right hand lane. But she's in the wrong lane, and she does know this, as you'll hear her whisper this to herself. So in this position, the best thing to do would be to go the wrong way, but she doesn't. And even when on the roundabout, her positioning drifts from left to right. Park up anywhere safe on the left, please. When parking up here, she blocks someone's driveway. She should have just gone slightly further forward. Lily's daughter noticed the fault.
Nice.
Thank you, and move off when you're ready. She enters this roundabout well, but after entering the roundabout, she goes into the wrong lane. One thing I would say is though, that Lily was aware of the mistakes. She realises and understands that she did them, as you will see during the feedback at the end of the test. Here now the speed limit is 50 miles per hour. Lily isn't aware of this and is driving too slow. At this roundabout, she selects the correct lane and shows really good lane discipline. Left, please. On the approach to this turn, second gear would have been appropriate. Lily selects first gear and also keeps the clutch pedal down whilst turning. And if you could just park up on the left, please. Now I'm going to ask Lily to do the reverse parallel parking maneuver. That's fine. And now I'd like you to carry out the reverse parallel parking maneuver using that car in front of you. So pull up next to it and then reverse and park, leaving about a car space in between. Okay, whenever you're ready. When moving off, she comes off the clutch pedal too quick and stalls. She adjusts the side mirror downwards to get a better view, which is fine to do.
Can I, this one, yeah?
Yeah, you just lift it from the front and then all the way to the left.
Like that?
No, so, yeah, that's it, all the way to the left and then up. That's it. Lily starts off with good all-round observations before reversing. To be fair, her observations were decent throughout the manoeuvre. She continues to signal left, but at this point there is no need. Our reverse lights are on, so those are enough. Now she's getting too close to the curb, so decides to readjust her position. But even after a couple of attempts, she doesn't manage to sort it out. I gave her enough time, but in the end asked her to drive off.
I think I'm panicking because that's a car. The van. Is that okay? Sorry.
No problem. Just if you could drive on that, please.
I think I panicked so much.
I think she was feeling quite bad about not being able to complete the maneuver.
It's okay.
Don't worry.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
It's uphill. First time I did that.
At these lights, she tries to move off in second gear, so stalls, but she does react really well. As we enter this new road, the speed limit changes to 20 miles per hour, and Lily doesn't notice this. I have to ask her to slow down.
Slow down, please. Brake a bit more. Speed limit is 20.
Oh, okay, I didn't see that one.
So far, Lily has stalled a few times, but reacted well each time. Here she stalls again, but this time doesn't react well. She takes too long to restart and holds up traffic behind, so it's a serious fault this time.
Why?
At this roundabout, we are turning right, so Lily should have selected the right hand lane. She positions in the middle lane, which is marked for the A463, which is straight ahead. Again, in this position, it would have been best to cancel the signal and continue straight ahead. Now I'm going to ask Lily the show me question.
And now if you could show me how to use the horn. Show me, please. Thank you. And if you could just park up on the left, please.
We're back at the test centre. Let's find out how Lily feels after that drive.
Yeah.
And switch off the engine. And take out the key for me. Okay, Lily, that's the end of the test.
It's really bad.
You thought it was really bad?
Yeah, I think I know where's my serious one is the parallel parking.
Yeah, the parking, obviously, it's a different car.
And also, I never done it in a uphill.
Okay.
I mean, I know it's not excuse, but first time.
Okay.
And I kind of panic when I think I know that one is serious. And some of my switch off because the gas.
Yeah, the stalling, but every time you reacted quite good to the stalling. Yeah, so when the car switched off, it was a good reaction. Yeah, but that one time at the lights, near the end,
I know that.
There was cars behind.
Yeah.
That was the only time where it turned, where I marked as a serious.
Sure.
Yeah, because there was vehicles behind and we held up
I saw it. I knew it.
Yeah, but the other times you reacted quite well. So there was a lot of good stuff to your driving. Yeah,
Okay,
your roundabout, like the route that we did, it wasn't easy. It was quite difficult. Yeah,
I'm very surprised because I told you I struggle in a roundabout, and this one is really.
Yeah.
First
Like
time.
at some of the roundabouts, there were some serious faults, but a lot of the roundabouts you did really well. Okay, so but the thing is, like you know the fault you did at the first roundabout, we asked you to turn right, second exit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you were in the left lane,
Yes,
and you were
yes.
like think I'm in the wrong lane.
Yes.
You knew of
I
the
knew
mistake.
it, yeah.
So in that kind of situation, what should you do if you're in
I
the
should stay there.
and just go the wrong way?
Just go the wrong way, like
Yeah.
I did with the first one
Yeah.
when we go. I know.
Okay.
I mean, but like I said,
Yeah.
it's too late.
Yeah.
I knew it.
So don't be afraid to go the wrong way.
Yeah.
Okay, because if you use that lane to turn right,
Sure.
that would be
Yeah,
a
but I
serious
knew
fault.
it.
Yeah.
That's a serious one. I
Yeah,
knew it.
and just before that, you were doing really well. Yeah, you're on the dual carriageway,
Yeah.
and when I made you follow signs to Warsaw.
Yeah.
and then you're in the right hand lane, and on your left there was a solid white line, Yeah, and you're about to go over to the left.
Solid.
Yeah, so painted
Oh,
white line.
yeah, that's a solid one. Should not be, isn't it? It
Yeah.
should stay right,
Yeah,
isn't it?
you shouldn't cross
That's why
it.
you asked me to say,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Okay, so
That's a serious one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
sure.
you shouldn't be crossing a solid white line like
Okay.
that at all. Okay?
Okay.
So that was your first serious. Then the one at the roundabout. Okay, and remember, when you're going straight ahead at a roundabout,
Yes.
yeah, you're staying in your lane very well, good. But when you're exiting the roundabout, which signal should you put on?
Exiting roundabout
Yeah.
should be left.
It left. Yeah, you were missing that signal quite a few times.
Okay.
Just be careful of that. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. And then okay, so one of the roundabouts when I asked you to follow signs to Dudley, yeah, it was right. You entered it good, yeah, yeah, and after entering the roundabout, instead of staying in your lane, you drifted over to that side. Even then, you said, "Oh, I'm in the wrong lane."
Yeah.
Yeah, each time. Okay, so every
I
time you made the
know.
fault, you knew it.
I
okay?
knew it, yeah.
So that one, and then
So
we
much.
obviously with
Is
the
that double?
double
number?
No, I don't
Okay.
think he's got to double numbers yet. Yeah, okay. But with the maneuver, you knew what the fault was with the maneuver. We just couldn't get the hang of that.
I mean, I kind of panicked because especially the car is new for me.
Yeah.
And I know that's not excuse, like,
So normally when you do it in your car, is it okay?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I'm okay. And also, I think I'm a bit confused, which is my husband said. I watch your one of the YouTube that you're saying how to do the parallel, and I should not watch that one because I have my own technique.
Yeah,
and I kind of panic now
That's-
because I tried to do yours, which is not your fault. It's me, and I'm trying to do what my husband taught me, and my husband said, "Do what you really learned how, but don't."
So
I struggle.
with this maneuver, there's lots of different techniques.
know.
Just stick to the technique that you feel comfortable with.
yeah.
If your husband's taught you a technique and it works, just stick to that.
Yeah, I know. It's doing well.
Yeah.
I know that I'm confident of.
Yeah, and just stick to it.
And only now.
The main thing is your observations, and your observations were good throughout.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
you were doing good checks.
Yeah.
Okay, and then obviously at the road where I asked you to slow down, the speed limit was 20.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I'm looking, but I didn't see the 20. I didn't
there was a sign
really-
as soon as we
Okay, I
entered
did-
the road.
okay.
Yeah, and then obviously we talked about that stalling at the traffic lights.
Yeah.
And then the final one. When we did these two last roundabouts, at the first big roundabout I said turn right.
Yeah.
Yeah. There were 3 lanes. To turn right, which lane should you be in?
Should be on the right.
Yeah, you were
But
in the
I
middle.
was in the middle because I thought because it's also straight. But then I saw there is a car, and I said, okay, I can do this. But I knew it also that because there's a 3 lane left, and one is in the middle, and I was in the middle, isn't it?
Yeah. What
Because
was that middle lane for?
It should be straight,
Yeah,
and I should be on the right.
Exactly.
Yes, I know.
Again,
know.
you should have got. I think
know.
that makes it even worse when you know.
I know, but I should I don't know, because I'm thinking if I will go straight, we may go far. But
It doesn't matter.
Like you said, it's
Yeah,
okay.
That's it.
okay.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. I think it's a good thing that you realize. Yeah.
I know
but-
my fault.
Exactly. Exactly.
I
Yeah.
think it's me.
So yeah, like I said, the main thing is you've got the understanding there. Every mistake you're like, yeah, I've made a mistake here. I
Yeah.
understand this.
Yeah.
Okay. So
but I know all the mistake. What you're saying. Only the one is I don't really is when I'm on the right and then I went to left at the solid white. I
Yeah.
didn't really. Also, I didn't know really.
Okay.
How.
Other than that, every time, like on that dual carriage, the speed went to 50 to 30. That was very good. You noticed it.
Yeah.
And then you went over.
Yeah.
And when you're exiting the roundabout, you're checking your mirrors really well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good stuff to your driving.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. So there's not like, obviously these mistakes, like I said, there's different area, different car.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the main thing was you understood the mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
And-
is good. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you
Okay.
very
So
much.
I'm pretty confident you will do well on your driving test.
Oh,
Okay, which is in a few
hopefully.
weeks' time. So good luck for that.
Oh,
and
yeah.
thank you for coming down to do the mock test. Hopefully, it's
Yeah,
helped
thank
you.
you very much. And
No problem.
like I said, it's really help your YouTube like now, and also this mistake I can
Work on them. Yeah.
yeah, and when I will practice with my husband.
Yeah.
See this, and I think I will practice on the uphill reverse
Yeah,
parallel
yeah.
because that one is really, for me, is really.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Lilia.
Yeah.
And guys, like always, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.